Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. So, hope you are all well, healthy, good, enjoying your holidays. So, hope you are all well, healthy, good. So, as we were enjoying here, we have already completed chapter holidays 1, 2, and 3. And 4 we were supposed to start at. We already started chapter 4, that's queries, right? So before completing only, I started the open broadcast. All well. So healthy, good. So as we have already completed chapter holidays and 3. Problem with the sound, we were checking to start at. We already started chapter 4, that's queries, right? So before completing only, I started the open broadcast. So as we already completed chapter 1, 3. Problem with the sound, we were checking to start at. We already started chapter 4, that's queries. So before completing okay now, I open sound clear. I started the open broadcast. Hello. Is it clear now? Hello. Is it clear now? Hmm. I think it's clear now a little bit. Hello. Some problem with the sound is coming. So as I was telling that I think it's clear now a little bit. Some problem with the sound is coming. So as I was telling. So we started the Tata Edge class. So some contents are there in the Tata Edge class. So it was very helpful for you. Tata Edge class, as we did in the school, the same way what contents are there were animated features. So as I told you, we'll go through the contents what are there in Tata Edge. After that, any practical class, because we are doing revision now. Any practical class regarding those software, so we can do that afterwards. So straight away I will go to Tata Edge class. Fields are there where animated. So we have queries and forms. As I told you, we'll go through the. So before that, practical. Straight away I will go to fields are there where animated. So we have queries. As I told you, we'll go through the. So before that. Practical. Straight away I will go. And then so So we are in Tata Edge right now. So let's see for class 8 or what are there. So did we finish the, this is for queries and reports. So let us go to learn the use MS Access. Introduction we have done, editing, introduction to MS Access we have done, table creation we started. So we'll start with the table creation, how to create a table. So table creation method, I'm playing this video, you see just. Table creation method, I'm playing this video, you see just.
Tables help us to present data in a way that makes it easy to understand and remember. There are many kinds of tables, from simple lists or single column tables to really complex spreadsheets with numerous rows and columns. All these types can be created.
Start again.
Tables help us to present data in a way that makes it easy to understand and remember. There are many kinds of tables, from simple lists or single column tables to really complex spreadsheets with numerous rows and columns. All these types can be created and used on Microsoft Access. Let us take a close look at how data is entered into these tables. Step 1. To switch views, click the Home tab near the top left corner. Step 2. To continue, select the Views group. Step 3. A Views menu will appear. To change views, simply select the view option you want to use. If a primary key has not been defined, Microsoft Access will throw up an alert with the message, "There is no primary key defined." To proceed, click the Yes button within the alert box and then set the primary key. To add a caption and default value to a field, open the table in the design view and then follow these steps. Step 1. In the table design window, click the name of the field for which you want to add a caption and default value. Step 2. To add a caption in Caption field within the Field Properties section below, type in the caption text. Step 3. To add a default value in the Default Value field within the Field Properties section, type in a value. Save your changes and move on. Step 2. To set the field properties for your table, open the table in the design view and then follow these steps. Step 1. In the table window, click the name of the field for which you want to set the properties. Step 2. To set field size, in the field size text box, type in the number value if the data type is text. If the data type is numeric or something else, select the value from the drop-down list. Step 3. To format the field, type in the formatting symbol in the Format field. Save your changes and proceed. Let us now look at the steps you need to follow if the data type is text. If the data type is numeric or something else, select the value from the drop-down list. Step 3. To format the field, type in the formatting symbol in the Format field. Save your changes and proceed. Let us now look at the steps you need to follow if the data type is text. If the data type is numeric or something else, select the value from the drop-down list. Step 3. To format the field, type in the formatting symbol in the Format field. Save your changes and proceed. Let us now look at the steps you need to follow if the data type is text. If the data type to actually enter data into your table. Step 1. To begin, open the table in the datasheet view. Step 2. To enter data in the first empty cell of the last empty row, type in the new data. This row will be marked with an asterisk indicator. Step 3. To move to the adjacent field, press the Tab key on your keyboard. Step 4. To move to the next row after the last field in a row, press the Tab key on your keyboard. Please note, some fields will show a downward arrow button beside them. On clicking, this button will open a drop-down list and you can select an option from this list instead of typing into the field. The data you enter into the table is saved automatically.
I'll play it again.
Tables help us to present data in a way that makes it easy to understand and remember. There are many kinds of tables, from simple lists or single-column tables to really complex spreadsheets with numerous rows and columns. All these types can be created and used on Microsoft Access. Let us take a close look at how data is entered into these tables. Step 1. To switch views, click the Home tab near the top left corner. Step 2. To continue, select the Views group. Step 3. A Views menu will appear. To change views, simply select the view option you want to use. If a primary key has not been defined, Microsoft Access will throw up an alert with the message, "There is no primary key defined." To proceed, click the Yes button within the alert box and then set the primary key. To add a caption and default value to a field, open the table in the Design view and then follow these steps. Step 1. In the Table Design window, click the name of the field for which you want to add a caption and default value. Step 2. To add a caption in Caption field within the Field Properties section below, type in the caption text. Step 3. To add a default value in the Default Value field within the Field Properties section, type in a value. Save your changes and move on. To set the field properties for your table, open the table in the Design view and then follow these steps. Step 1. In the Table window, click the name of the field for which you want to set the properties. Step 2. To set field size, in the Field Size text box, type in the number value if the data type is text. If the data type is numeric or something else, select the value from the drop-down list. Step 3. To format the field, type in the formatting symbol in the Format field. Save your changes and proceed. Let us now look at the steps you need to follow to actually enter data into your table. Step 1. To begin, open the table in the Datasheet view. Step 2. To enter data in the first empty cell of the last empty row, type in the new data. This row will be marked with an asterisk indicator. Step 3. To move to the adjacent field, press the Tab key on your keyboard. Step 4. To move to the next row after the last field in a row, press the Tab key on your keyboard. Please note, some fields will show a downward arrow button beside them. On clicking, this button will open a drop-down list and you can select an option from this list instead of typing into the field. The data you enter into the table is saved automatically. Let us summarize what you have learnt in this animation.
All of us here are familiar with bank accounts. A banker maintains all the necessary information about the account holders in a database. Let us take the scenario of a customer who has changed his residence recently and wants to inform his bank about his new address. Do you know what the banker will do in a situation like this? The banker will edit the old address in the database with the new address. Thus, editing data is one of the important elements of a database you should know. Let us now look at editing a table in MS Access database. First, open the table in Data Sheet view. Click anywhere in the table to position an insertion point or double-click any word or number in a field to select it. Make changes in the data or type new data. Click a different record to save the changes. To replace the entry in the field with the entry in the same field of the previous record, click the field and press Ctrl plus apostrophe. Let us now understand how to delete a record. To delete a single record, first open the table in Data Sheet view. Select the record to be deleted by clicking it. Click the Home tab. Under the Records group, click Delete. A confirmation dialog box will appear on screen. To confirm deletion, click Yes. Thus, the selected record will be deleted. In order to delete multiple records, first open the table in Data Sheet view. Then, select the first record to be deleted. Then hold the Shift key and click the last record to be deleted. Next, click the Home tab. Under the Records group, click Delete. Finally, a deletion confirmation box will appear on screen. Confirm it by clicking Yes. Now that we know how to edit and delete data in MS Access, let us now understand how to open an existing database. To open an already existing database, you can go to the File tab. Click Recent and then click the database you want to open. You can use another method to open an existing database. First, go to the File tab. Click the Open command. Click the desired database. Click the Open button to open the required file. Using the navigation tool, you can navigate through a table by clicking the Record Navigation buttons. With this tool, it is possible to navigate anywhere in the table. We will now see a few maximums in MS Access. An MS Access database can store up to 32,768 objects in a single .accdb file. Each .accdb file can store up to 2 GB data. Access can support up to 2048 tables that can be used for editing. Many internal tables might be open in MS Access, so the actual count can be less. An MS Access table can contain up to 255 fields and 64 characters. A field name can contain up to 64 characters and the primary key can contain up to 10 fields. Click the correct answer and then click the blank space provided to populate the answer. Click Submit to confirm your answer. In school, you follow certain rules enforced by your teachers and principal. You wear school uniform, you come to school on time, do your homework regularly, and so on. These rules help you to carry out the
All of you, instead of typing in the comment section now, just watch the video.
certain routine activities in an orderly and efficient manner. Similarly, in MS Access database, we have certain rules which are enforced whenever we add or edit data. These rules are known as record validation rules. Record validation rules ensure checking the values in one field against the values in another field. Let us now understand the steps in creating record validation rules. To create record validation rule, first open a table in Design View. To open table in Design View, first click Home tab in the toolbar. Next, click the View tab under the View group. Select the Design View option and open the table. Next, click Design tab. Select Show or Hide group. Click Property Sheet. Property sheet of the concerned table is displayed on the right side of the design view. Type the validation rule inside the validation rule property box. Let us create a validation rule for marks in English. Type the validation rule as shown in the screen. Marks should be lesser than or equal to 100 and greater than or equal to 0. Next, type the validation text. In this case, type validation text as marks can be 0 to 100. This validation text is displayed as a message pop-up when you break the rule. In this example, the marks scored by Bhavani in English is edited to 105, but the rule states that marks cannot be greater than 100. Thus, the validation text pop-up is displayed as the validation rule is broken. Let us now understand the steps in sorting of records and indexing of records to a separate file in MS Access. Sorting is the process of rearranging the records in a specific order of a value. Now let us learn how to sort records in a table using single key. Key can be referred as the values of the fields that control the order of records. First, open the table in Datasheet view. Select the fields in the table to be sorted. In this case, select marks in English, marks in science, and marks in mathematics fields. Select the Sort and Filter group from the Home tab. Click the Sort Ascending command to arrange the records in ascending order, or click the Sort Descending command to arrange the records in descending order. Here we have selected Sort Ascending, and the records in the table are sorted in the ascending order of their values. Next, let us look at indexing in MS Access
Whoever is Tarun
database.
Kumar.
Indexing
Whatever
is the
chatting
process
you
of
can do after
creating
the
a
class.
separate file known as index file, where records are
Or I
stored
will
on the
block it.
basis of a field value. To index the table, open the concerned table in Design View. Select the field to be indexed. Set the indexed property of the field to Yes. Index is created automatically after saving the table. Normally, we use the mouse to perform certain actions by clicking the appropriate option or icon. Similar actions can be performed by using the keyboard with the help of certain shortcut keys. Let us now look at various shortcut keys used to perform these actions. To insert today's date, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus semicolon. To insert current time, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus colon. To insert a carriage, return on a memo, or text field, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus enter. To insert the data from the same field in the previous record, the shortcut key is Ctrl key plus single inverted comma. To undo the changes made in the current field, press Escape key. To undo the changes made in the current record, press Escape key twice. To display the database window, press F11. To open a new database, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus N. To open an existing database, the shortcut key is Ctrl plus O. To find and replace data, press Ctrl plus F. To copy data, use Ctrl plus C. To paste the data, use Ctrl plus V. To undo the act, press Ctrl plus Z. To save the data, press Ctrl plus S. To print the data, press Ctrl plus P. Select the correct option and click Submit. Let us summarize what you have learned in this video.
So whatever there regarding this chapter we have finished. So next class we'll do the steps in the software. We'll open Excel Access, sorry. I am having access 2013, but in this book we are dealing with 2010. Some little bits of changes are there, like in the tabs and in the groups. So we'll create how to create a table, how to create a database, that we'll do in the next chapter. Next class will not have any data edge. So we'll work directly as a practical class we'll do same with the software, and whatever I will do, how I will do, you can see step by step, everything you can see. So in the data edge some extra contents are there which is not needful, or you should know it for better purpose to have the knowledge of that. So now as I told you, from next class we'll start with the practical class for this software, the first chapter number 3. Okay, and chapter number 4, queries. As we complete this chapter, practical class for chapter 2, 3, queries, no, chapter 2, sorry. As we'll do chapter 2, whatever steps, whatever there are, that what is data sheet view, what is design view, we will enter data sheet view, we will manipulate the data, we will see what is the relationship, everything. We'll do the practical class. After that, again we will have chapter 3 contents, if there are there in data edge, we'll see that contents, and we'll also do the practical class for chapter 3, that how to create queries, reports, and what is that, forms. Okay, so till then we'll meet next day. So we'll meet today is Saturday, I think so. Yeah, today is Saturday. Your next class is on Wednesday. So Wednesday we'll do the practical class for chapter access, the introduction, how to start access, how to create database, everything we'll do in that practical class step by step. As I do, you can see straight away in the software. Secondly, as I am having 2013, so I will do in 2013. I don't have 2010, but what you are studying, it is 2010. Some, if there are some changes, that I will notify you. So study well, and whatever things to upload, I will see. I will upload tomorrow. Anything has to be uploaded in the Dozo app, I will upload it there. So we'll meet next class. Till then, bye, and give my thanks and regards to your parents for their ultimate support and cooperation. Okay, bye, stay healthy, eat healthy, study well.